Joanna, how many MPs do you expect will get behind your motion this evening?
Well, I'm confident it will be more than last week. It was 184 last week, so about 4 votes behind the Bowles motion. I reframed it really to try and bring as many Labour MPs on board as possible. I'm very disappointed that for reasons that are incomprehensible to me, the Labour front bench are not whipping for it, but many Labour MPs in the lobby just now came up to tell me that they were voting for it nonetheless. So I think it will do better than last time, but not as well as it would have done if the Labour front bench had had the gumption to whip for it.
Chris Leslie, I know you're a former Labour MP, but you are supportive of Joanna Cherry's motion. Why do you think the party chose not to back it today?
Well, you know, my suspicions generally, I think Jeremy Corbyn is at heart a Europhobe. He's a Eurosceptic who would be quite happy for Brexit to proceed, and it's beyond comprehension that he's not supporting what I would call a ripcord, safety measure that Joanna's tabled today, that if in extremis we get to that last minute, we've got to be able to revoke and reset and reflect on these things. Joanna and I and Tom Brake went to Luxembourg in December to the European Court of Justice, and we took a bit of a risk, but we won the right for the UK in extremis to unilaterally revoke Article 50. And I've been sitting all day with the 6 million petition, debating that in Westminster Hall. I think there are a lot of people out there who want their parliamentarians to put aside the whip if needs be and say, if we're faced with that no deal, we have to do the right thing for jobs and livelihoods first.
I've been inundated in the last half an hour with emails and Twitter messages from Labour voters saying how disgusted they are with the Labour front bench, and many people have pointed out this could be the final nail in the coffin for Labour in Scotland. Although in fairness, I think all the Scottish Labour MPs have supported my motion, so I'm really just at a loss to understand why the front bench couldn't find it in their hearts to support it. As Chris says, it's an insurance policy against a no-deal Brexit. The people who will suffer most if there's a no-deal Brexit are working class voters. Why would the Labour front bench not seek to protect them?